is a Schwarzkopflooper located at Six Flags Magic Mountain. This roller coaster is a very historic roller coaster as it was the first roller coaster to ever feature a vertical loop. This ride used to operate with over-the-shoulder restraints and be really terrible, but in 2016 they changed out the over-the-shoulder restraints, they gave it lap bars, now it's a much better ride. So let's take a ride on it. You get in the trains, you go up the lift hill, and this lift hill is kind of cool because it's right along the ground for the whole way up. This roller coaster really uses terrain quite well. And then you go down your first drop, which is like a turning first drop. It's pretty fun, gives you some alright speed. And then you go up the second hill, and go down the biggest drop of the ride. Not very steep, but gives you some good speed. And then you rise back up into another hill. Not really any airtime, it's just kind of an element to be there. And then you turn up and you hit some trims, which kind of sucks. And that's a theme with this ride. It's got some trim breaks that aren't the best. Go down this long shallow drop, like it's maybe like 10 degrees, and go through the element that the roller coaster is known for, which is that vertical loop. It's a fun vertical loop, but it's not like gonna make you gray out or anything like some other Schwarzkopf loopers. Like this isn't like the loops on Colossus, the Fire Dragon at Lagoon, or Mindbender at Six Flags Over Georgia. And then the end part of the ride has it's like some twists and turns. You go around a waterfall, you go through some tunnels. It's got this really picturesque helix like right next to the path, and then yeah, you hit the brakes. At a park like Six Flags Magic Mountain, it's hard for a roller coaster to stand out, and as a result, New Revolution does kind of get lost in the crowd. However, I still think this is a fun ride. It has some good use of the terrain, a fun vertical loop, and it's a long experience. If I really had some nitpicks or complaints about New Revolution, it would mostly have to do with the trim brakes. They aren't the best, and they do slow your train down. Like that loop would be a lot better without the trim brakes before that shallow drop. And also, a lot of the drops in this ride are pretty shallow. It's not something too extreme, but there are a lot of extreme roller coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and this works as something to get like kids who have already done rides like Gold Rush or Ninja onto bigger, more thrilling roller coasters like Scream. The overall score, I'm going to give New Revolution a 7 out of 10. For what it is, it's a solid roller coaster, but it's not really anything too special. But it is fun. I would suggest riding it if you're at Six Flags Magic Mountain, but get the important rides out of the way first, like Twisted Colossus, X2, Tatsu, those rides, and then come to New Revolution if you have time.